Hi, my name is Jay Richard. Now, this is just a video, and I hope someday I can speak to you in person. I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about my services and your special day. I'd like to start out with a review from one of my real customers, Alexander. Jay made our holiday party magical. The music was perfect, and he played a number of requests as well. Very professional, prompt, and above all else, the music was superb. All right, let's talk about weddings for a moment. Weddings should be harmonious. Take a look at this picture for a moment. The flowers are perfect. The table is perfect. The clothing is perfect. She has a beautiful dress. Her hair is perfect. But what about sound? What does it sound like? Music can heighten the experience and set the atmosphere. It can set the whole tone for a wedding. This is me. I'm Jay Richard. I'm passionate about music. Ever since I was little, I loved music and played all kinds of horns and instruments. As you can see in the back, I have several instruments hanging on the wall. I have performed many shows and venues. I have years of experience in playing in bands and solo acts. I'm reliable and professional. Music is a big part of my life. Let's talk about wedding stats for a moment. Almost 100% of couples say they would have spent more of their budget on the entertainment. And within 1 week after their reception, 78% of couples say they would have made entertainment the highest priority. Now, when asked, 81% of guests say the thing they remember the most about a wedding is the entertainment. It's a lasting memory that goes way on beyond the day of the wedding. I can play a cocktail hour, typically 1 to 2 hours of music. I can play during the ceremony. I can play during dinner. I have a variety of styles with recognizable songs with a nice twist. Let's talk about you and your wedding. Guests will arrive early. Maybe they're from out of town, but for the most part, guests will arrive early because they don't want to be late for the big day. Music will help make them feel comfortable. It'll set an atmosphere and a welcoming environment for people that may not know each other. And most importantly, it helps people from being bored. Nobody wants to look out on a venue and see a bunch of people staring at their phones, right? So I can do several different things. I can play a wedding march, no music when the officiant speaks, and then I can play some exit music and perhaps play a dinner party. It's all up to you. Now let's talk about BookLive. BookLive is a professional booking site that I use. Everything is spelled out and you can feel safe that your information is secure. I don't see any payment information. It really helps us to get on the same page. So how does it work? You do an inquiry, we come to terms, I send you a contract, you put a deposit down, and we'll continue planning until the big day. So what are you booking? One extremely talented saxophonist, a top of the line instrument and sound system, a library of familiar songs, experienced musician, and even venues without electricity can work. I can bring a battery and play outdoors. How much does it cost? Well, that's a big question, right? Well, every wedding is different. And considering the total cost of a wedding, it's less than most of wedding services. You can book a free consultation at the number below, and we can talk about your big day.